Hey y'all! We're making ají de gallina from Peru. Here's what we're using. 4 chicken breasts, they can be thawed or frozen, 2 bolillo or French rolls, some saltine crackers, parmesan cheese, a white onion, 2 garlic cloves, a bunch of potatoes, ají amarillo, turmeric, evaporated milk, caldo de pollo, and white rice. I've got a few things going at once. I'm boiling the chicken with about 2 tablespoons of bouillon powder. In the back, I have my potatoes. I have them in cold water and I'm going to bring them to a boil. That way they cook evenly. I also just started my rice. In our blender, we're going to use a 1-to-1 ratio of ají amarillo and vegetable oil. We find this method helps to keep the flavor but bring the heat down a little. We used 9 tablespoons of each, but only because we were going to use the leftovers for another batch. 4 to 5 tablespoons of each should be plenty. Blend it so it mixes well. Now that we've set aside the ají amarillo, we're going to break up the bolillo rolls, or the French rolls, into the blender. Now we're going to add the entire can of evaporated milk. This step will help to thicken our sauce so it's not so soupy. On top of that, we're adding 8 saltine crackers. To finish it off, we're adding 1 cup of chicken broth from the chicken we boiled. We'll blend everything until it's nice and smooth. We've diced our onions and we're going to cook it on a hot pan with a little bit of oil over medium to high heat. Right after, we're adding our 2 cloves of minced garlic. At this point, we're going to start adding the ají amarillo with the vegetable oil. In total, we'll be adding 6 tablespoons, but it's al gusto. Add as much or as little as you'd like. After mixing it together, we're adding 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, and a pinch of pepper. After letting that cook for a couple of minutes, we'll start adding the bread mixture little by little. The same thing goes for some caldo de pollo. In total, we're using 2 cups of chicken broth. We'll continue to alternate the chicken broth and the bread sauce so it thickens up nicely and evenly. As it continues to thicken, we're going to see this rich, deep color. We've shredded all 4 chicken breasts and now we'll start incorporating them into the sauce. I find the history of ají de gallina so interesting. It was derived from a sweet dessert called manjar blanco, which was introduced to Spain by the Moors during the Middle Ages. When Europeans arrived in Peru, it's believed that French chefs experimented with local ingredients and eventually came up with this spicy chicken stew. However it happened, I'm so grateful because this dish is delicious. The last thing we'll add is between 1/4 and 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Just like a lot of Peruvian restaurants, we'll take a little Tupperware and use it to plate our rice. Next, we'll add our papas. And then we'll top it with our ají de gallina. Oh my goodness, if y'all could smell this, oh, I'm salivating. Don't forget to subscribe to see which country's cuisine we'll be cooking next. I hope you enjoyed cooking with cariño.